It's wonderful to see you. I hope everything is going well and that you're ready for a fantastic weekend. I appreciate you taking the time to check out a really quick update on what's going on with my LORAC Pro 2. There's not a lot to talk about because there's not much left in the palette, but I really feel like I'm in a moment. I'm in a moment of like good just progress at the palette, and I really feel encouraged that I think I'm going to be able to finish it by the end of the year. So without further ado, let me kind of show you where I was with the palette previously last month in August, and then we'll talk about where the palette is currently. All right, and this is all that's left. I'm feeling a lot of hope right now because it's been kind of a slow moving couple of months. I felt like I really wasn't going to make the progress that I wanted. The shadows that I have most definitely made the most progress on, I did have a brown shade that was over here that I've been able to finish. It's from the Too Faced Peachy Mattes palette called Peach Tart. It's part of my Single Ladies and my man Matt, one of the Single Ladies. For that project pan, I finally finished what was in here. I also finally finished what was left of, it was a matte black shadow called Licorice from my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. And I have an update on that because I was able to finish the tiny little bit that was left in the original pan. So that is gone. I'm steadily working on, this is a combination of Anastasia Beverly Hills Roxy from the Subculture palette mixed with Bloom from the Too Faced Clover palette. And then the shadow, I'm not working on Mocha necessarily. I have hit quite a bit of pan in that shadow from years of working on it ago, and so when I finally get to that shadow, I feel like I'm going to be able to knock it out before the end of the year, especially with kind of the looks I'm planning to wear once I get through this plum shade, because plum has been a slow moving shadow for me. It does not have enough pigmentation where I really feel like I get what I want out of it wearing it on my lid, in my crease, you know, that sort of thing. So really I've been resigned to kind of using it as a liner on top of a Revlon Color Stay gel pencil. So I like it, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I'm ready to move forward and try something else, but at the same time there's that huge part of me with the panning side that's just like, get it done. You know, I have hit pan in it, I have repressed it to make it a little bit easier to use, and so now it's really just using that eyeliner brush and getting out everything that's in the bottom of the pan. So to kind of take things moving forward, I do plan to wear this bronze eye look. My plan is to wear it until I finish what's left of the orange shade as well as plum. I have kind of a smoky or teal version I want to wear with the bronze look, because even though that sounds a little bit strange, I feel like it's going to translate well into holiday makeup, since teal is kind of a, I won't say like a new color, but it's become a more popular color at holiday season, along with blues and golds and silvers. And so I thought that might be a fun way to kind of incorporate that shade, because mocha is one that just doesn't inspire me. I will be very honest that every time I look at that shadow, I'm just kind of like, I'm not feeling it, you know what I mean? And I know it's because I've talked about this before. I just haven't found a look that really resonates with me, that I just love, and so I know that means keep working on it. But it's just that shadow is kind of, every time I've used it, I've been like, Okay, so that about wraps it up. I mean, short, sweet update. We're going to keep on plugging and chugging, wear the bronze eye for a while, shift into the next look, and I do owe you that. Get ready with me, I promise. Jennifer, I see you, girl. It's just I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and film with everything going on with my schedule right now, and in fact, you know, just sitting down here for a few minutes is taking some valuable time that I need to study for some exams. So I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me. And before I go, I wanted to pose a little thought process that I've had lately and see how you feel about it. I'm looking forward to reading your comments about this discussion below, because I feel like this is something that we maybe haven't talked about a lot in the Project Pan community, but definitely it's worth a discussion, especially where, you know, now it's, people are becoming more and more comfortable about talking about stepping off the hamster wheel of buying more and more makeup, and they're taking a step back from the new releases and whatnot. And I have to admit, I felt kind of underwhelmed at the new stuff, which is fantastic because it's extremely motivating to Project Pan and shop our stashes and make huge strides in projects like Pan That Palette. But I was kind of curious because I feel like I'm still trying to find a balance with my own makeup collection, because one side of the coin, we'll call it that, one side of the coin, I feel like I've accepted the fact that no matter how hard I work, I'm not going to be able to realistically finish every single eyeshadow in my makeup collection. It just is what it is, and I'm okay with that. It still doesn't stop me from trying. But there's definitely that I'm kind of thinking about. But at the same time, I wanted to post this because I also feel like when I look back and see how much I've been able to accomplish over the last, Pan That Palette, started that at the very beginning of 2014. We're looking at 5 years of Pan That Palette now. Seeing all that I've been able to accomplish, does it give me like a weird hope that through more hard work, I'm going to be able to finish that collection? You know what I mean? So I'm curious if you're feeling that way too about your makeup collection. It's kind of that weird shift. Just kind of think about the balance that you have with your makeup, or if you feel like you're getting closer to your goals, or you're trying to figure out what your goals are. I don't know. I wanted to start a discussion on that because I'm definitely kind of feeling that right now. Like, I don't want to stop Pan That Palette at all. Absolutely not. It's been the best thing that I can do for my collection, and it's really changed my behaviors about my shopping. But I just kind of wanted to put that out there as like, let's look at both sides of this and see where you are, see where I am. And also too, I'm thinking about making another video pretty soon about just kind of adding my thoughts into the discussion about stepping back from buying makeup and kind of the hamster wheel that everybody's on. And because it's just really fascinating to see that more and more people are wising up to just kind of taking a step back and reflecting and just enjoying their makeup. So that about wraps it up for now. Have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you very, very soon. Until then.